dressing room, you both know I expect. Keep it clean, break straight away when told. Both you watch your heads in close, good luck to you both, touch gloves. Good on, lads.
Well, finally the talking stops. This one's been building and building. So too has the sense of anticipation in this arena. Carl Froch, been here, seen it, done it so many times. No mystery about him. What about this fella? How will he cope with the pressure? Jim, I've been watching him really closely during the preliminaries. He looks absolutely fine. I think we've got two guys in here, Jim, that both believe this is going to be their night.
I've been impressed all the way through with Groves, even more impressed now. Froch has tried to strike terror into his heart over the last few weeks. Hasn't worked. He's up for it. A beautiful right hand.
There's the right hand he was talking about. So far, he's executing his own plan, but then Froch lands a right hand.
Just got a little bit sloppy there, a little bit too adventurous, Groves, but what a good start from him.
This is not an overwhelming surprise. He is a fast guy, fast fighter, quick hands, great timing, Groves. A lot of people thought, you know what, Froch will wear him down, but Groves will make a good start. A lot of people see Groves being ahead after 4 or 5 rounds. And Rob McCracken was saying that's one thing we don't want. We don't want this fella getting a bridgehead and building some confidence.
Can a tentative jab from Froch takes the right hand. He's not throwing the jab with confidence, Froch. He's struggling with the range.
George Groves, timing perfect. Froch on the floor for only the second time. What a shock. And this place has just become electrified.
Well, he's tempted him with his own punches and he paid the penalty. There's that right hand again.
And Froch looks at his body in the eye. He was hit after the bell there. What a sensational start. And Froch looks shaky as he sits down. And Rob McCracken is going to have to give one of the great talks in 1 minute, but what can he do to turn this around, because Froch looks all over the place in there.
Carl Froch, as we know, has got the toughest chin in the business, but he's throwing punches with no confidence and he's paying the penalty. And he took a big look out, look at his legs when he comes up there. He is gone there.
Groves is stalking him, taking his time, not rushing it.
Well, he knows he has the power. Oh, he's done it again! Terrific!
He just looks so fast in there compared to Froch. Terrific speed and timing, and clubs him off there, but Froch is coming through, landing a couple of good body shots, put one inside.
Takes the left hook at the end of it. Groves responded.
Well, he's really been dragged somewhere horrible here, Carl Froch.
That's the second time Froch has landed a punch after the call to break. But there's no rhythm in what Carl Froch is doing. So much adventure from Groves.
Managed to get in there with a right hand, counter to the body, but Groves just looks physically stronger as well.
And he looks so relaxed, doesn't he? All the strain, all the tension seems to be with Froch. Carl Froch is the toughest guy in the business, but he doesn't like taking punches.
And another right hand.
So he is not used to this. He's looking for an answer, and he hasn't found it yet.
Torn in his left eye there as well, Froch. There's that left hand, so low.
There's a little feint again from Groves. He's come in here with a terrific plan. Right hand again lands.
Froch's got another right hand to the body though. But he hasn't made any kind of a dent on George Groves yet. Interesting to see those bookies odds now, but they've swung back the other way drastically. And look at the speed again. Froch just launched himself in and Groves was gone, long gone.
That was class from George Groves. That was downright cheek.
Oh, look at that double jab.
There's some more of the same.
My goodness me, he's making a mug of Carl Froch in there at the moment.
Carl has never been the best as far as balance is concerned, and I think it's letting him down a little bit. Now and again he's just looking a little bit clumsy, but these are toys with the jab, as though he doesn't believe they're going to land, and they're so easy to counter because there's no stab in them.
Caught again, caught with another right hand. Again, he works attacked the body with the right hand, Froch, but he was wide open, and a punch on the break as well from Groves.
Well, they're both guilty of that.
Good body shot. Nice right hook from Groves. He's just second best in all phases, little flurries, little flashes of defiance from Froch. You ever count him out.
Good body shot. Ward hurt Froch to the body a few times. Right hand again working. When you're leading,
absolutely terrific again from Groves. And Froch, it seemed like he had a long time to get out of the way and he couldn't do it. The legs wouldn't take him.
Nick, when you're leading with punches that you don't believe in, you're wide open for the counter. He needs more commitment, Froch. This is what he needs to do. He needs more commitment, more confidence in what he's doing. He's got to believe it's going to work. He doesn't seem to.
Yeah, and Howard Fuss is having a word now because that was a bit rough.
I think Froch is trying to get the centre of the ring, but there again, there's that jab that there's no confidence in it. But he's taken a solid one. He's been out. His best weapon has been taken away from him.
That was a bit better from Froch.
But he still took a left hook in the process. Groves has answered everything that's come his way. You can see Groves cocking that right hand. He just wants Carl to make the first move.
He's daring him to come in, and this time Froch does take the bait.
Good right hand again. Working a treat. Well, this is a round that's up for grabs. Probably whoever can win the last minute of this, because it's been nip and tuck. They've both had their moments. So whoever can put a stamp on the last minute here.
Every time, Jim, that Froch threatens like he's going to get on top and deliver one of those whirlwinds of his, Groves finds an answer. He negates it. He takes it away. Carl just can't get any rhythm. This is not a typical Carl Froch fight at all. He can't bully his opponent. He can't be physical with him. Everything he's tried so far, Groves has answered.
And his jab has pretty much been taken away from him. Better round here from Froch. There's that left hook. You have to be impressed the way Groves answers everything that Froch comes up with.
Exactly.
But this has been a better round for Froch. Not a lot to split them, but at the moment I'm leaning towards Froch for the first time.
Digging in deep, breathing very heavily through that nose. A little bit of damage there, right on the bell, and he's cut on the scalp as well. It's all going wrong for him, isn't it?
That was a terrific shot. There's more, another one.
Another one, and three more. And this is big stuff from George Groves. Huge right hands.
He has outfought Carl Froch in that burst. He completely outfought him.
And he picks every one of those shots so cleanly and accurately. And he's just growing in confidence, if that's possible. And Froch walks on to more and more.
He can't miss with the right hand. There it goes again. He can't miss. He shouldn't throw anything else.
You just wonder how much even a real tough guy like Carl Froch can take of this. Another big right hook getting through there.
This is a huge round for George Groves at a time when I thought Froch's experience would get him into the fight. There it goes again. Defence is non-existent.
This is turning into a night of disaster for Carl Froch. And the worst could be yet to come. Missed that time. Froch on him straight away. But couldn't sustain the assault. And George Groves dropped his gloves and said, come on. What a terror. Froch is giving it everything now. But can he land anything clean? Huge pressure. But anything getting through. A right hand of it might enough. But he's still ducking and swinging and then boring him with the head. Groves.
You are seeing the foolishness of youth there. We're just seeing the foolishness of youth. That was crazy stuff there from George Groves. He's been so disciplined. I don't believe he did that. He's winning the round with tremendous right hands in this. All he has to do is see the round out and put another one in the back. Take a rest, get your breath back. Lovely jab.
with so many right hands, but he's still there.
He's relaxed. He's relaxed. He's not forcing what he's doing. Froch is the one forcing, and that's when you use up the energy in what you're doing. Froch is so relaxed, just taking his time, doing that again as I'm speaking.
We thought it'd be a good one. Way better than I thought it was going to be, I must admit. All credit to George Groves for that.
Froch is just so slow defensively. No reflexes whatsoever. This is one of those see the punches coming. Can't believe this.
Let's drag out that old one signature. We get old over one. Is George Groves making an old man of Carl Froch here?
I mean, these are jabs.
Nowhere with those jabs.
They're jabs that are asking to be countered. Off balance, reaching with them, and no confidence that they're going to land. I can only assume he's trying to set up the right hand, walks onto a jab himself. But these jabs, you can only assume it's the right hand he's trying to find a route for. But not far. Beautiful stuff.
And Froch was shaken to his boots again by that right hand. His timing is outstanding. Breathtaking.
I think Froch is expecting to be countered. I mean, look at the jab, reaching with it, and there's counter.
But he's pushed him back right on the bell. And again, George Groves didn't really take anything too heavy there. David Hay warned us, he told us Carl Froch was not going to have it all his own way, far from it.
The right hand, he's just hit us. That was the chin. That was a beauty from Froch. That was bang on the chin. And look at the ledge here. That he seems okay, but that was bang on the chin.
Take something like that from Froch now. He's so far behind, you would think. There he is again, and he's shaking him up again, and Groves is in a bit of trouble now. Froch trying to bully him and rough him up. Now Froch has got his hands full here.
This is a time that Groves needs a cool head. Carbon out of the end, the forearm and the elbows, a little bit cynical. The forearm and the elbow. So I think Groves will be happy for a bit of respite, because I think he's been calling a couple of solid punches in this round.
Sign of desperation perhaps there from Froch. Just a couple of signs in the last couple of rounds. Groves is starting to feel the weight of these Froch punches.
That's come off the pace a little bit. Groves may still doing the right thing, but not there.
Slipped inside that right hand, got a nice sharp left hand counter as well. Very quick to time out, but Froch getting free. Froch starting to another big swinging right hand from Groves. Sends the spray in, but then look at the response from Froch and Froch. He'll resort to anything now, Froch. It's desperation time. 20 seconds left in round 8. Groves tags him again with one of those right hands over the top. Froch charges after him. Groves gets away again. Doesn't want to stand and trade with Froch in this mood because he's desperate.
Groves has been on him right from the start and made him fight in every round. The pace is slowing down now. So, beautiful shots again from Groves.
Froch knows what's coming, but he can't get out of the way. There was a little left hook thrown in there just for good measure as well.
Well, Froch certainly has proved his toughness. He says he can't be knocked out. I'm beginning to believe him because he's been hit with several knockout punches.
And they're still coming from Groves. And still Froch is standing tall. And then lands a right hand of his own. And Groves has wobbled. Groves is in big trouble now. And Froch senses it. And Froch is going for the finish. As Groves' legs have gone. And Groves hanging on here. Just holding and spoiling. disgusted. Groves is furious, and there's going to be some controversy here. Froch had him in trouble, no question about that. But he was so far ahead, George Groves. Was he in so much trouble that it required a stoppage? That's the question that's going to be asked over and over again.
Well, considering the punches that both men took leading up to that, considering what was on the line, I feel that the referee could have let it go on a little bit longer. There were terrific punches he was taking, and he was getting caught clearly on the chin. It was worrying. I'm not saying it wasn't a worrying scenario. I wouldn't like to have been the one who had to deal with it. But what was at stake? I mean, Groves, if he had gone on the floor, you know, the 8 seconds cleared his head, if he had got a hold of Carl Froch, through his lack of experience, if he come up with the right answer, he did everything wrong here. He should have been grabbing hold, he was trying to punch back. That's the macho thing of youth. Carl Froch, to his credit, has beaten a man tonight who was better than him tonight, and I suppose that's what being a champion is all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute and 33 seconds of the 9th round. Groves in no position to defend himself, therefore your winner, and still the WBA and IBF Super Middleweight Champion of the world, the Cobra, Carl Froch. And let's show our appreciation for St. George Groves.
What do you make of that ending?
Yeah, I thought it was a fair enough stoppage. There was times where, you know, I hit him with 2 shots at the end, and I felt I had a couple of more free shots on him. And I think when a fighter feels like he's got a free shot on another fighter, I was lining him up for the right hand, the uppercut went in. I honestly had a free shot on him. He was struggling, he was looking at the floor, his head was turning away. And it's that last shot, that last 1 shot or 2 shots that could do some serious damage in this sport. The referee's in there, the referee is 6 inches away from the fighters, and he looks into the fighter's eyes, he looks where the opponents are looking at the floor, he looks at the composure, and he has to make a split-second decision. So, you know, you shouldn't be asking the fighter if I thought it should have been stopped. Of course I thought it should have been stopped, and of course George thinks it shouldn't have been stopped.
George, how badly hurt were you at the end?
He caught me with a good shot, but that should never have been a stoppage. If you look, probably knew enough every round beforehand, I had Cole buzzed, and buzzed much heavier. And because he's got this warrior image, I think you've got the benefit of the doubt a lot of the time. And because for some reason I've got this chinny image, it was stopped prematurely in my opinion.